your ones. This is Miss Gigi coming at you again with another juicy episode. Let's get straight into it. There is a lot of talk about what does a man bring to the table, what does a woman bring to the table. All right, let's talk about it. The Proverbs 31 man. What does a man bring to the table? Supposed to bring to the table. Let's talk about it. Let me tell you what a man is not. There is not enough talk about the Proverbs 31 man and his contribution to the family. That's why there's a lot of toxic masculinity going on in today's society, because everyone talks about the Proverbs 31 woman, but nobody really talks about the man. And everybody wants to correct the character of the woman, but let's correct the character of the man. Let's face this head on. Because a lot of men, like my ex, for instance, we was married for 6 years, but his contribution to the family was less. It wasn't as much as mine. And so what he would do, he would just sit there and let me go to work and stay home and take care of my son. Therefore, he spent more time with my son. Therefore, he had a greater influence over my child. So he was able to brainwash my son against me and say certain things that, to create strife and confusion in the family. Well, that's not a Proverbs 31 man. He was really jealous of my accomplishments and my contribution because I have 2 degrees, and I'm a businesswoman. So that meant he has no degree. In fact, he's a GED man, and he just basically he wasn't as helpful with his work contribution. So he would just sit there, get an unemployment check 6 months, find somewhere to work, doing a little flagging job or something like that, and then he'll get unemployment from that. And so basically that was his life for 15 years. He has done nothing other than that. And so now he's collected a Social Security check. So it's like, dude, you was exactly in the same place you were the day I met you. It was like, my greatest regret is that I met you and I introduced you into my life and I let you, have a relationship with my son. Because, in fact, his dad ain't even in his life. So that was number one. So the fact that I found a man that was able to spend quality time with my son and love my son as much as me, was great, which was a big mistake because he had a lot of time. I didn't think about it at the time. He ain't had no job. He ain't have no goals or no dreams or anything. So all he had was time. So he could sit there and spend time and sit on the couch and go pick up man from school and you know what I'm saying, and come home and after I cook, clean, and wash clothes and everything, so he was able to prepare what I cooked and give to my son, whatever. So he was a stay-at-home dad while I worked. So he was able to brainwash my kid. Oh Lord, that is not a good idea. This whole stay-at-home dad trend thing, let me tell you something. You are going in the end, I divorced him because he cheated with the neighbor because out of sheer boredom. He had nothing else going on for himself. He had nothing to do. All day, every day, would sit there and just sit on the couch and eat and just watch TV. Literally, my right hand to God. That's all he did for 15 years. So, let's get straight into it. Like I said, I'm telling you from my personal experience so that you could really understand what's going on, so that you can, hopefully resonate with my situation so that you do not have to make these mistakes that I made. So, a Proverbs 31 man has a relationship with God. He keeps the family covered. He prays for the family. He goes to church with his family. Number 2, the Proverbs 31 man praises the work of his woman and has respect and praise from his children. A Proverbs 31 man does not sit with other men that will destroy his character, such as, drugs and stealing and toxic male culture. Number 4, the Proverbs 31 man does not get drunk and lose self-control. Number 5, this man is known for his businesses around town. So he is active in running his business and with his wife. They're business partners. Number 6, the Proverbs 31 man is a man of charity. And number 7, he is a provider of his household. He is a protector of his seed and a protector of his woman. Let's talk about it. Let's get straight into it. Let's talk about King Lemuel. The words of King Lemuel's mother, Proverbs 31. The words of King Lemuel, the utterance which his mother taught him. What, my son? And what son of my womb? And what son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women. Oh, okay. Translation. Do not let a woman be the provider, the head of household. The woman is not supposed to provide for you. She is not your mother. She is not, her house is not a daycare center. And you're supposed to be mature enough to be a man for your children. You're not her second child. You are the provider. You're the head of household. Nor give your ways to that which destroy kings. Now, this is toxic male culture. When they giving advice on how to move in with a woman and never leave, stupid stuff like that, drinking and doing drugs and disrespecting and beating women and abandoning your wives and children, that's ways that will destroy a king. You're not making yourself industrious. You're not putting forth yourself into any business to make yourself profitable. You're out here killing and stealing and robbing, doing certain things that's not productive. You're not being a productive citizen. You have been an embarrassment and to your family and embarrassment to the church. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes intoxicating drink. What does that mean? Do not get drunk because you might break the law. You're going to do something illegal to hurt someone or bring embarrassment and shame to your family and do some type of criminal activity and, drink and drive and kill somebody, get into an accident, run a red light, drink and drive and beat your wife and children, lose self-control and make poor judgments at home and at work. They say, lest you drink and forget the law. And pervert the justice of all afflicted. Yeah. Give strong drink to him who is perishing. You might as well drink because your life falling apart anyway. You might as well get drunk. You got nothing else going for yourself. So you only drink when you're having problems is what she's saying. Just drink a little bit to have problems. But and wine to those that are bitter in heart, unless you had your heart broken. But men in leadership positions should not get drunk because you will make bad decisions. You will not use sound in judgment in business deals or when managing your household. I mean, if your life is falling apart, that's why people get drunk. And, you had your heart broke, nothing's working out. Everything's falling apart. Your money is looking funny, relationship ending, let him drink and forget his poverty. You ran out of money. Might as well forget it now. You're not spending your money productively or wisely. People drink that are poor. If you drunk, drinking leads to poverty. I'm so serious because you're spending all your money on beer instead of spending your money in investments and things that's going to bring you money. You're just getting drunk. And remember his misery no more. Well, you want to forget about everything that you lost. Your wife, your children, your house, your business, your money, all your resources. All the things it takes for a man to sustain his life. Open your mouth for the speechless. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, who cannot defend themselves. Be a man of charity. Don't sit back and just let bad things happen to people and not stand up for them. If you see something happening, say something. In the cause of all who are appointed to die. So stand up for, if you see somebody that's homeless or the sick and shut in, pray for them, visit them, speak up for them who got locked up in jail unjustly, defend the justice of those who were treated unfairly in society. Open your mouth, judge righteously. Pretty much. See the good in people and do not be so quick to write someone off because of their mistakes. Judge their character and their intent, and judge them based on instinct, and plead the cause of the poor if need to. When you're choosing friends or somebody, or a wife, judge righteously. Say something. Say that this is a good person, this is a good woman, this is a good man. Sometimes you need to speak and say that this person is of good value, this person has a good character, good moral character, and good nature. You need to say it and speak it. Sometimes it does need to be said. That's why in the court of law, they bring a witness to the stand. There needs to be a witness to your character. And plead the cause of the poor and needy. Be a man of charity. Bring somebody that's, you need, somebody that, a widow in the neighborhood or something like that. Bring somebody, or a homeless person. Bring them food, clothes, and resources and shoes and stuff like that. People in the community that that can't help themselves, and you are in a position to help somebody or give them $1. Do it. Help somebody. Do not withhold good from whom it is due. The Proverbs 31 man, he's also praised by his children, and they also call him blessed. He does not forget to treat his wife and children with respect, and he appreciates his wife's contributions to the business because they are business partners, and he makes her feel loved and appreciated. And she could use her charm and beauty to deceive him like Delilah did Samson, but she did not, and so she does him good. That's why he's praising her. And he acknowledges her achievements and her contribution to the business, and he lets it known. Instead of taking all the credit for building up the family business and the family wealth, she did work and help him. He is not jealous of her, and he is not competing with her, and he is not turning the children against her. He is praising her for what she's doing. All right, royal ones, if you could think of any ways that a Proverbs 31 man could bring, what does a Proverbs 31 man needs to bring to the table, meet me in the comment section. Let's have this conversation. Thank you so much for listening to this message. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Love, hugs, and kisses. Bye.